You. I'm Peter Simon, and I have got something remarkable. All right, this is brand new, really, and it came to us about 3 months ago, and it's sold out. 70 million sold worldwide. So, what is the NoNo? Well, first of all, it's probably the #1 hair removal professional salon device in the world. Okay. This is, if you go and do the tweezing, if you go and do the waxing, and you've seen those horrendous situations with waxing. So the waxing, where you put it on, right, and the waxing, the laser, right. We all know that the problems with the bikini and the irritation and the rashes in the ingrowing hairs, right? But now there's odours from the creams, right? You've got to keep using them, and a lot of them are ineffective. The laser treatment, well, that's really expensive, and you've got to do it at least once, twice a month for quite a lot. That is dreadful, right? Because a lot of us get blotchiness, ingrowing hairs. It's the hair grows back thicker, one thing and another. Okay, now the NoNo is completely different from anything else you've ever used. It's a patented thermocon technology. It's easy to use, it gently glides over the skin, and it's clinically proven to be painless. All right, I'll show you what we've got, because Boots are doing this on its own at $120. Okay, there you go, well, £119 by a pound. JD Williams are doing this at £120. Now, I've got to be honest with you, when I saw this at 8 o'clock this morning, I actually thought there was something wrong. We are going to add, and this is for the first time, first of all, you've got the pink and the coral. Now, we're going to be very busy for this, so don't miss it, right? It's the latest, it's 3/4 of the normal size. Now, it's one treatment in one go. There's no different levels. It glides across the skin with the thermocon patent technology, which actually sends the heat down the follicle. It actually makes it crystallize, and it'll give you long-term hair reduction, and in some cases, hairless. Now, the next one, let me show you. They're going to give you, now this is where I think this has all gone wrong. For the very first time, they're going to give you an extra wide tip, okay, for your back, your shoulders, your legs, your arms. And then they're going to give you an extra small thermo tip for your face, for your sideburns, for your jaw, not only for your top of your eyebrows, not only for the bikini lines, right, for those intimate places. Now, there's £17 worth of extras there. Then they've added, now you'll have heard about this, this is the APR 100, the Depa line. Now, this not only smooths the skin, it rejuvenates the skin, but it actually stops and helps prevent the hairs regrowing again. Now, they're £20 each. You've got the buffers as well and the travel case. Now, watch this. You'd pay 120 quid quite easy. £120 just for the micro NoNo. You are going to get this for £30. It's free P&P. You've got a 14-day money-back guarantee on 3 flexes. Now, genuinely, this is probably the best at hair removal around the globe. It's a phenomenon in America. Why? Because you can do a professional hair removal treatment in the comfort of your own home. But this is where it gets really good. In the first 12 weeks, continually keep using it. And then you can actually expect to be hairless, or you can expect to have reduced hair and longevity of hair. Suddenly, you are going to get long-term hair reduction, and in many cases, hair-free. It doesn't get better than the NoNo, and for 30 quid, what you've paid for shavers, waxing, tweezing, beauticians, and the other great thing about this is you make your own decisions. You're in control, right? Not at the whim of a beautician, not feeling uncomfortable in a salon, not paying 40, 50 pounds for tweezing, waxing, whatever. Buy this, 30 quid. I promise you, Nikki and I will tell you, you've got a 14-day money-back guarantee. It works immediately with long-term hair reduction and, in many cases, hair-free.
The NoNo Micro is an exciting concept that offers professional hair removal results but empowers you to make your own decisions about when and where you use it. The Micro has been specially designed for smaller areas such as on the face, including the top of the eyebrows, top lip, chin and jawline, sideburns, as well as more intimate areas such as the bikini line. Forget about painful treatments, expensive salons and rushing to make your appointments. With the NoNo Micro, the technology is placed back in your hands. Here's how it works. The NoNo Micro uses patented Thermocon technology. It uses the principles of thermal transference so as the gentle heat glides over the skin to remove stubble while simultaneously treating the hair for long-lasting results. Thermocon has built-in safety mechanisms that enable the NoNo Micro to adapt professional hair removal technology for safe and effective home use. Works on all skin types. Can replace other hair removal treatments. Works safely on all complexions and doesn't use light. Can be used by both men and women, is simple and easy to use, and contains patented Thermocon technology. The NoNo Micro, complete and professional hair removal in the comfort of your own home.
A warm welcome to you. Now, we're really busy already, and let me introduce you to a lady who is really primarily responsible for getting the NoNo to ideal world. She's not only a beautician, she's not only an author, she's not only in the broadsheets and television, it's the beautiful and wonderful Nikki McEwen, everybody.
Oh, thank you.
Right, because the NoNo family's here.
Yes.
Bernardo's here, Neri's here, Rianne's here, so we're all ready to show you that. What is the NoNo, Nikki?
Okay, so the NoNo is a hair removal device that is sold worldwide. In fact, 7 million sold around the world. The reason it's so popular is the unique technology within the NoNo, which is called Thermocon. Now, that's a heat technology. It works by crystallizing hair on the surface of the skin. But what's really special about the NoNo is heat travels down to the root of the hair and disturbs that hair cycle. So you can see Bernardo obviously using it now. So easy, so simple to use. Look at the amount of crystallised hair you are seeing on that piece of paper.
It is remarkable. And also, what you'll also notice with this, it's instant. It is instant hair removal with long-term hair reduction. No irritations, Bernardo?
Not at all.
Now, it works like this, and it's a patented technology. It's in no other hair removal device, is it, Nikki?
It's not. This is exclusive to the NoNo, using that heat to crystallise hair on the surface of the skin, which we've seen with Bernardo, and then, like I said, heat travelling down to the root of the hair and damaging that hair cycle. So the reason that's what we want to happen is because if the hair cycle's damaged, it won't be growing. The hair will not be coming back at the same rate and same speed. The only condition of this is that you have to follow a 12-week timeline in order to activate that technology.
And that means the results you can achieve with this timeline. Now, ladies and gents, now a lot of gents email Nikki and me, and sons and daughters, and when we interview Rihanna, you'll see why, right? Keep to this regime, and if you keep to the regime, you are likely and probably going to become hair-free.
Absolutely. So let's have a look at that timeline, because really this is what you need to follow in order to successfully try the NoNo. Week 1 to 3, no noticeable thinning, but still use your NoNo every day. Week 3 to 6, slightly noticeable thinning, use your NoNo every other day. Week 6 to 12, very noticeable thinning, use your NoNo once a week. And then lastly, week 12 onwards, extremely noticeable thinning of your hair, and use your NoNo as required.
Ladies and gents at home on this Monday lunchtime, there's a real opportunity here, and I do mean this. I genuinely believe they got this deal wrong. Because the NoNo itself, the Micro, 3/4 the size of the normal NoNo, is normally, now it was £160, £170, all right? Boots have got it for £119. We've got it in the pink and the coral. We're adding £56 worth of extras here. Now look at this. Bernardo, no irritation, no ingrowing hairs, right? Soft as a baby's bottom,
Exactly.
Easy to use. And this Bernardo genuinely came to us after using what? The majority of hair removal treatments?
I've tried everything, pretty much everything. I waxed once. It was the worst nightmare in my life, very traumatizing. I'll never ever do that again. And I used to because I used to have a very hairy back. So my mother, bless her, would shave my entire back for me when I was a teenager, so I could go to the beach. back
And I
home in
presume
Rio.
that's because all the other boys were hair-free.
Yes, yes, I was
Yeah, well...
I was the one man up, the
Yes.
odd man out,
No.
right? Okay.
I mean, Bernardo, I won't go into too much detail, but you actually got a little bit bullied because of the hair, didn't
Yes, I did, yeah. They used to call me the surfing gorilla
See?
at the beach in Rio.
you? Yeah, but you've survived it, right?
Yes, I did.
And then, when he came to us, we introduced him to the NoNo. And tell everybody, because this really did change.
Oh, yeah, definitely. All the hair is gone.
It's amazing, from back to arms, but also how easy it is to use.
It couldn't be easier. Because I don't have to book an appointment, I don't have to go anywhere. So I can do it on my own, watching the telly.
And you at home know better than anybody. Nikki, you've got to keep doing it fortnightly. The hair grows back thicker. You can do with shaving, with nicks and cuts and...
Also, it's not hurting at all, which you said you found really difficult to comprehend, didn't you? Because obviously so many hair removal methods cause us pain, and we've been through pain to get rid of that hair. The NoNo is clinically proven to be virtually pain-free.
Now, let's show you how it works, all right? You get your NoNo, and you get your NoNo in pink or the coral. Now again, if you're using it for if the lads want to use it, then I know it sounds silly, but you can go for the red one, right? So it's a neutral colour, but girls, the pinks were, I think, I'm back. I think at 8 o'clock they were neck and neck, right? It's £30 there. So this is, and it comes with some charge, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. So let's look at the unit. So really compact and small. So the first thing you want to choose is which tip you're going to pop in. This is the wider tip. So that's really for all over and for male hair, thicker, coarser hair. Your narrow tip you're getting included is for intimate areas and facial hair. Now, in order to pop that in, you'll see 2 pins in there, and you're just going to slide that in. Then you're going to turn it on at the top, like Pete correctly said. This does come with a little bit of charge in here, but you need to give it a good 4-hour charge. Now, that top icon there is indicating battery level. That icon there is letting you know that you've fitted that tip correctly, so that's a safety feature. Then in order to use it, you just hold it at a 90-degree angle. However, you can see that blue light, that's almost your guide light, and you can hear that sound as well, letting you know that you are using it correctly. Now, when you finish knowing the area you want to be hair-free, then what you're going to do is reach for your buffer. So what you do with the buffer is you buff away any crystallised hair that you will have on the surface of the skin, and also this smooths and polishes the skin because, like Pete correctly said, you know, the skin looks in great condition. It's not irritated, it's not red, it's smooth. Then, of course, you're going to finish with your after-treatment serum.
I was shocked about this. We've included the Alpha 100 and the Depaline, right? These are £20 each, right?
Yes.
Now, this is to also help stop the regrowth of the hair, but it's an extraordinary moisturiser that really does help the rejuvenation of the hair.
Yeah, it sort of seals the deal, really. So it's hydrating the skin when you've just done a hair removal treatment, which you must always do, and then it does slow down the appearance of brand new hair growth. Thank you to 2 ingredients, Depaline and ARP 100. So they're going to help that along, and of course you're getting 2 of those as well.
They come with it. There's £40 worth of value there. Total of £56 extra. You'll pay £30. And when on 3 flexes, and it's free P&P. But Nikki and Bernardo, and I'm sure Neria and Rianne will tell you, you've got a 14-day money-back guarantee. Now, the first time you use the NoNo, it works immediately.
Yes, it does, yes. So you'll see this, I mean, this is proof that this hair comes off instantly.
Now, befores and afters, ladies and gents that have used this, right, from Peach Fuzz. Now, we've had many a letter from ladies and men, right, who have found it to have been a miracle work of the NoNo. Not only because it's reduced their hair, but they've had long-term hair reduction. Now, whether it's sideburns, moustache, jaw, upper lip, whether it's just doing the bikini line or the arms, the back, the legs, it works. And it's now NoNo is colourblind. It works on.
Yeah, all hair types, all skin types, including sensitive skin. So this is particularly great for teenagers. Now, this is a 17-year-old girl. Imagine how self-conscious you would feel as a teenager with that level of hair on your upper lip. But the NoNo can be suitable for use on any skin type.
This lunchtime, for £30, go and try it. Right, you've got a 14-day money-back guarantee and it's free P&P. I do mean this. This is probably the #1 in hair removal, right? Go and try it for yourself. And if you've struggled with peach fuzz, if you've struggled with unwanted hair, if you've struggled with hair coming back thicker on arms, legs, if you've got problems with facial hair, if you've got sons and daughters, we're providing you with the extra tips so you can share. But it's an immediate hair removal with long-term hair reduction. It's good.
Ideal World bring you another fantastic blockbuster, the NoNo Micro. Remove smaller areas of unwanted hair quickly and easily thanks to the NoNo Micro's hair removal device with pulsed thermocon technology for professional results at home. The NoNo Micro can be used by men and women and is suitable for all hair colours and skin types. The narrow tip is perfect for sensitive areas, whilst the wide tip is great for larger areas. And for this blockbuster, we're including 2 smooth 2.0 after treatments, an extra wide tip, an extra narrow tip and a small buffer. So forget about painful treatments or expensive salons. Get your NoNo Micro hair removal collection for the blockbuster price of just $89.99, saving £116 compared to buying them separately. Plus we're giving you free P&P. Why not spread the cost and pay less today with our interest-free FlexiPay? To order yours, visit idealworld.tv, but do it now before this time-limited offer runs out. Ideal World and NoNo, bringing you another fabulously smooth blockbuster.
This is one of the products of nearly 30 years of shopping television. Now, when we first launched it, Nikki and I got one of the most extraordinary mailbags and email responses from every age of every generation. We brought Bernardo in because he's used the waxes, he's used the tweezers, he's used the shaving. We're going to show you Neri in a second, who's got her own personal story about hair growth, unwanted hair, making her feel insecure, inhibited, making her feel shy. This is about you. For £30 on this lunchtime, you've got a 14-day money-back guarantee. Now, not only is there a £116 saving, this deal is remarkable, and it's the best I have seen. Why? A, it's the NoNo Micro. The NoNo Micro is 3/4 the size, and there's one button, okay? It's got a charge already in, and with that one charge, put in your large thermo tip. You put that on, and you get instant hair reduction, okay? It's immediate, right? And this is not only keep to the 12-week timeline, and with the probability is that you could become hairless, which is a quite remarkable thing. Now, Boots had got it at £119, okay? J.D. Williams had got it at £119.99. They did not include the extra tips, they did not include the buffers, they did not include the Alpaline 100 and the Depaline, not only for helping stop the regrowth of the hair, we give you the travel case. We are doing this for £30. Ladies, for long-lasting hair removal reduction with a lot of people becoming hairless, okay? Pink or coral. Now, they're neck and neck, but if you are, just to remind you, you do get the, and I've not seen this before, where you'd get the extra tips. So if you've got sons and daughters, it means they can use it, you can use it, and if you've got teenagers who've got unwanted hair, if you've got sons who are struggling, if your partner, you wanted his back to be hair-free, use this. With problematic hair, this could be the solution to long-term hair reduction. It's easy, it's patent technology, and clinically proven to be painless.
The NoNo Micro is an exciting concept that offers professional hair removal results but empowers you to make your own decisions about when and where you use it. The Micro has been specially designed for smaller areas such as on the face, including the top of the eyebrows, top lip, chin and jawline, sideburns, as well as more intimate areas such as the bikini line. Forget about painful treatments, expensive salons and rushing to make your appointments. With the NoNo Micro, the technology is placed back in your hands. Here's how it works. The NoNo Micro uses patented thermocon technology. It uses the principles of thermal transference so as the gentle heat glides over the skin to remove stubble while simultaneously treating the hair for long-lasting results. Thermocon has built-in safety mechanisms that enable the NoNo Micro to adapt professional hair removal technology for safe and effective home use. Works on all skin types. Can replace other hair removal treatments. Works safely on all complexions and doesn't use light. can be used by both men and women, is simple and easy to use, and contains patented Thermocon technology. The NoNo Micro, complete and professional hair removal in the comfort of your own home.
We were always going to be busy for this, and thank you for each and every one of you who've got this. Now, this is Neri, and Nikki. Neri came to us. Well, you tell the story, because she came to us in a bit of despair.
A little bit, yeah, because obviously I've tried to remove hair since I was about 11. I suffer from a condition called polycystic ovary syndrome, and 1 in 10 women in the world suffer from that as well. And some of the joyous side effects, but it's because your hormones basically imbalance as you're growing older. One of the external side effects is excessive hair growth. And it's not just your general arms and legs, it grows like a man's hair. So it's on your face, it's on your chest, on your back, you know, stomach, wherever there's skin free, basically, it tries to come through.
Right.
And yeah, obviously, being a young kid, didn't realise what was going on, you know, had a moustache, didn't know why, got picked on for it.
Now, just on that, now you may wonder why Neri's doing a leg, because when she first came to us, she had a lot of facial hair. She no longer has that facial hair.
It's all down.
Okay, it's gone, right? It genuinely has. She's now hair-free on the upper lip, around the marionette line, across the jawline, and again, with the facial hair, it's gone, right? Long-term hair reduction. So Neri said, well, let me try it on my leg. Right, now, she did a test for us, and we'll show you in a second. Nick, this is really important, because now the NoNo can actually go over tattoos.
Yes, which is quite unusual for certain light hair removal technologies, but this is absolutely safe to go over tattoos, also over flush moles, and also varicose veins. Absolutely safe to use over any of those. It's not going to disturb your tattoo in any way, it's simply going to remove any excess hair.
Now listen to us, it's £30, and Nikki and Bernardo and Neri and Rihanna, who you're going to see in a second, okay, this is the best deal I've seen. To get this home for £30, free P&P, not only is it a Thermocon technology, which is patent to NoNo, how effective is it, Nikki?
Well, 7 million have been sold around the world, and I think the reason why it is so effective, it is so popular, is because this is a means to an end. This isn't something you're going to be doing forevermore, because it slows down hair growth. So this means that your hair may not come back. At the very least, we are promising clinically proven long-term hair reduction if you commit to the timeline.
And commit to the 12-week timeline. Neri did something very special for us. We called it the leg experiment with the NoNo. Unfortunately, she's done the other leg.
I'm summer ready.
She's summer ready because she's going away. So let's show you how effective the NoNo can be. And on Neri, we can genuinely tell you this: the face is amazing, right? The peach hair's gone, the tash has gone under the upper lip, across the jawline. I mean, it has transformed.
It's been worth it because you have to stick to it.
Yeah.
So one thing I say to people that when they're being sceptical, I say to them, stick to it. Don't just give up. Just keep going, because it will.
Neri, you're very dear to me, but when you first arrived, we were very worried. Nikki will tell you, right? Because she was very shy. She was quite reclusive. Now look at this. That's the confidence.
A smile.
Yeah, it's the smile, and the NoNo smile can give you long-term hair reduction.
We've gone from Bernardo, a gentleman with Corsic hair. We're going to move on now to a lovely lady called Neri. Always a pleasure to see you, Neri.
Hello.
And we have Neri here for a reason, because, well, you tell your story, Spinner.
Well, I suffer from a condition called polycystic ovary syndrome, and that's when you hit puberty. It affects 1 in 10 women in the world, and the testosterone levels go up. And one of the excessive side effects is actually excessive hair growth.
Right.
And it's everywhere. Like, it's on your arms, knuckles, toes, face. People have it on their chest, on their backs. It's basically everywhere, and it's an absolute nightmare to control.
So I can imagine with that condition, you've tried every kind of hair removal system that's out there, right?
Yeah. So when I was actually younger, because I went undiagnosed until I was 16, and I tried leg hair cream on my face, which the burning was horrible.
Wow.
I tried waxing once. Why you would do that to yourself, I have no idea.
Yeah.
Scissors and plucking. I ended up on plucking. But you'd be plucking for 2-3 hours at a time just to try and get everything smooth, and within an hour it's all coming back again.
Now, I know that we've done many shows together, so
Yeah.
we've got to know each other, and I know you're very confident, you're the warmest and loveliest person ever. But for someone who isn't quite so confident, for someone who's maybe a little bit more insular, that kind of condition or that kind of unsightly hair is going to make a dramatic effect on their life, right?
Absolutely. I mean, even for myself, I would be in the bathroom and I would burst out in tears, and I just say to myself, do I have to do this for the rest of my life? Because it's just the confidence levels that you get just drop completely, and people don't realise how much you have to go through just to sort of be accepted. And I don't really care whether people accept me now, but you know, when you're a teenager, I would have given anything for this.
So then the NoNo come along, and what has this done for your life?
Oh, we know I love the NoNo. I have two. But no, I mean, I was a complete sceptic when I first started.
Now we're looking at you at the moment, Nick. Now Neri's going over a tattoo here. Certain hair removal systems you can't do.
Oh, yeah, you wouldn't be able to go near with certain hair removal types. It would be pretty dangerous to do that, but the NoNo is completely safe to be used over tattoos, also over flush moles as well, and over varicose veins.
Right, OK. So now I know I don't want to steal your thunder.
That's all right.
Because you have a leg experiment.
The leg experiment, yes, the famous leg experiment now, I think.
So explain what that means then, Neri.
It's basically what I started doing sort of, I think it was like September last year.
Yeah.
I started shaving my left leg and then NoNoing my right leg just to see what the grow back rate was.
Right.
And I basically haven't shaved my legs for about 2 months.
Wow.
Which is great because, you know, it's just in the warmth factor, but then it's got really hot now. So, but yeah, so this is the grow back rate from 2 months with just using a razor. And then this, you can actually see where there's patches that haven't grown back at all. And there's actually more patches than there was before the last time I did the show. So
That's
it's just
amazing.
The hair's just going. So
you can see there that the hair is finer, it's patchy, and that's what happens initially when you use the NoNo or the Micro by NoNo. And then of course, as opposed to the shaved leg, which comes back, as you know, if you use shaving as a method, it comes back thick, course. You know, if you shave, you're probably doing it twice a week, 3 times a week, like clockwork. You will never stop shaving if that's your method of choice. You'll never stop waxing if that's your method of choice. But look at what the NoNo can produce. Now, eventually, she won't have any hair on there.
So on one leg.
Yeah, on one leg, yeah.
And so, what has this done for your life, Neri?
It's been incredible because the amount of hours I used to spend in a bathroom and just put the cream on and then put face cream on top of the cream, so it looked like I was doing something else completely. But this, I'm sat in front of the telly when I'm at home normally, and I'm like there just, you know, doing it under my chin and everything. And, you know, my fella just looks at me and is like, what are you doing? And I'm like, just ignore me, carry on, I'm watching Netflix, it's fine. But no, it's just, I just want to say to people, give it a try, because I genuinely didn't think that it was going to work, and I genuinely, you know, the first time I realised that the hair was stopping to grow back, I actually cried, and I'm very emotional. But no, people who go through this, they don't, and people who don't go through this, they don't understand.
Well, do you know what, my darling, just from what you said, it took the hair away and it put the smile back. That's all that really matters. Thank you, darling.
Neri's wonderful story. I do mean this. We're at the busiest part of the show. It's about getting it. We've got 32 minutes left. Go and get it for £30 on 3 flexes and free P&P. Reminding you, at Boots today, this was £119, and at JD Williams, it was £190.99. We're giving you £56 of extras, but you've got the first 14 days to use it, try it, and see why 7 million people have bought it. Nikki?
So, let's have a look at Rihanna using it. First of all, I always think you must look at Rihanna and think, why on earth is she using it? There's no hair there. But actually, when she first came in to do the shows, there was an awful lot of excess unwanted hair, wasn't there?
Way too much.
Oh. And you have tried various different methods.
Literally tried everything from when I was really young to like 10, 11, up until I was, well now, up until I was using the NoNo.
And Rihanna, when she first came to us, we brought her on air, and she had an instant response with young women, and I would say young men as well, of a certain age, who were struggling with the same problem Rihanna had from a very early age.
I think the problem is when you're so young, I was about 10 or 11 when I was really noticing the hair on my body. There's not many things that you can use or that your mum will let you use that are safe to use. Whereas if I had something like this when I was 10 or 11, this would have been amazing. It doesn't hurt, and you could kind of do it with your mum sitting next to you, so she knows it's safe.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to put your 10-year-old through waxing.
Yeah, or with a razor.
Yeah, or with a razor, absolutely. And because this is suitable for sensitive skin, you can obviously, with supervision, and let your teenagers, maybe people that are coming to you with unwanted hair. And you suffer with eczema, don't you?
Yes, I have eczema on my arms, but actually this doesn't irritate it at all. That's what I was quite worried about. I thought, oh, maybe it's going to irritate it, because when I've done laser or waxing, it really does irritate it.
Now, when Rihanna tells you this, she has done everything, honestly. Her mum and dad will verify to this, right? At school, she was very hairy, and her mum used to write her lessons because she didn't want to go
swimming.
No, so that stopped the swimming. But then, as the years rolled on, you had other problems, didn't you? Because the hair was getting longer.
Yeah, and the thing is, my hair's really dark and really thick, so you can't disguise it. It's just really obvious. So when I was in uni, my mum used to give me money for, like, you know, buying groceries, going out, having fun, but I didn't have any fun. And I saved it all, and I used it for laser, which, to be honest, I didn't have a problem with. I was happy to starve and be boring.
Stop.
Yeah, but the laser didn't work, so I spent all that money having laser, and I was hairy and hungry by the end of it.
And there are a lot of restrictions, aren't there, to laser? Because
so
I know a lot of us think if we can get laser, then that will be it. We will be hair-free. It's so costly, it's so expensive, it's got to work. But you had a lot of restrictions, didn't you?
Yeah, and you're right, Nikki, that's what I thought. It's going to work, it's expensive, you hear lots of good things about it. But actually, I've got a tattoo, so you can't use it over the tattoo, which the NoNo you can. If you're going to go on holiday, you can't be lasered like 2 weeks before because of the sun.
And is this right? Laser can only be used on certain skin types as well?
Yeah, so your hair colour has to be darker than your skin colour.
Right.
Which mine was. So my hair was, I was a perfect candidate, shall we say. But for me, it just didn't work. And also, you have to... It's a bit like the NoNo's, and you have to go regularly. Yeah. But the thing is, it's not like the NoNo. You can't just pick it up at home and, you know, start using
just another point on this. The reason we still use Rihanna is now she has become hair-free, okay? And she continually uses it when she needs to. But you can now see with the buffing and the creams and all the rest of it, and no irritation, beautiful skin, now hair-free.
And no ingrowns.
Yeah.
It's really great.
All right, £30. Go on, have a buy this lunchtime. You've got a 14-day money-back guarantee. And I think we've just shown you 3 individuals with their own personal story. 7 million of the NoNo's been sold worldwide. It's immediate of results, OK, with hair reduction, but also with long-term hair reduction. Stay to the 12-week programme, and like Rihanna, you can become hair-free.
The NoNo Micro is an exciting concept that offers professional hair removal results, but empowers you to make your own decisions about when and where you use it. The Micro has been specially designed for smaller areas such as on the face, including the top of the eyebrows, top lip, chin and jawline, sideburns, as well as more intimate areas such as the bikini line. Forget about painful treatments, expensive salons and rushing to make your appointments. With the NoNo Micro, the technology is placed back in your hands. Here's how it works. The NoNo Micro uses patented Thermocon technology. It uses the principles of thermal transference so as the gentle heat glides over the skin to remove stubble while simultaneously treating the hair for long-lasting results. Thermocon has built-in safety mechanisms that enable the NoNo Micro to adapt professional hair removal technology for safe and effective home use. Works on all skin types. Can replace other hair removal treatments. Works safely on all complexions and doesn't use light. Can be used by both men and women. Is simple and easy to use and contains patented Thermocon technology. The NoNo Micro, complete and professional hair removal in the comfort of your own home.
On this Monday, pick up the phone and go and try it. If you are suffering with unwanted hair, this is a professional salon treatment in the comfort of your own home. Now, this is the 3/4 size. It already comes with some charge. We're adding to you £56 worth of extras. Now, remember, it's instant hair removal with long-term hair reduction. And in a lot of cases, and I know results vary, but I would say the response we've had is that ladies and gents become hairless. They're not using the tweezing. They're not at the mercy of a beautician. You're actually empowering yourself to make that decision. No longer will you be at the whim of somebody who just puts the wax on, or does the laser treatment, or does the threading, or does. And if you're shaving, ladies, you know the irritation, you know the rashes, you know the nicks and cuts. Stop. This is not only clinically proven to be pain-free, but it's also clinically proven for long-term hair reduction. We've got it in the pink, we've got it in the red, we've got the extra tips worth £17. So if you've got sons and daughters, your partner that wants to use it with hair on his back, then use it, okay? Not only because Thermocon technology is patented to only the NoNo, it's not used in any other product, it's patented this. This Thermocon technology goes across the skin, and as it goes across the skin, it then crystallizes the hair instantly, okay? But it goes right down to the follicle and disrupts the hair growth. That's why you're going to get long-term hair reduction. £30. Pick up the phone, 3 flexes, you're saving £116, free PP. Boots today, £119. JD Williams, £119.99. That's what they were. Right. Please pick up the phone, right? It's free P. It's free P&P, okay? Now, if you've struggled with peach fuzz, if you've struggled with hair under the above the upper lip, if you've struggled across your jawline, if you've struggled under arm, if you've struggled with chin or face, if you've struggled with leg or back, then use the NoNo. Go and try it for £30. You cannot go wrong. You've got a 14-day money-back guarantee. We're at the busiest point of the show. We've got 20 minutes left. Go and buy it and try it. 14 days. Trust me on this. I've been doing this a long while. Nikki and I were responsible, really, I suppose, in a way, for getting the NoNo here. 7 million sold worldwide. You can get it for £30, 3 flexes, free P&P, but it is long-term hair reduction and clinically proven to be painless.
Ideal World bring you another fantastic blockbuster, the NoNo Micro. Remove smaller areas of unwanted hair quickly and easily thanks to the NoNo Micro's hair removal device with pulsed Thermocon technology for professional results at home. The NoNo Micro can be used by men and women and is suitable for all hair colours and skin types. The narrow tip is perfect for sensitive areas, whilst the wide tip is great for larger areas. And for this blockbuster, we're including 2 smooth 2.0 after treatments, an extra wide tip, an extra narrow tip, and a small buffer. So forget about painful treatments or expensive salons. Get your NoNo Micro hair removal collection for the blockbuster price of just $89.99, saving £116 compared to buying them separately. Plus, we're giving you free P&P. Why not spread the cost and pay less today with our interest-free FlexiPay? To order yours, visit idealworld.tv, but do it now before this time-limited offer runs out. Ideal World and NoNo, bringing you another fabulously smooth blockbuster.
There's quite a few of you now on phone and web. Go and get it, check out your baskets, and Nicky and I and Bernardo was just saying, with the 14-day money-back guarantee, A, you're going to see it work instantly.
Yes.
Right? You will find yourself, this is so easy, but it's the long-term hair reduction where you really get the benefits.
Yeah, and you obviously can appreciate how easy it is to use, how simple it is to use. You'll see the hair coming off, a bit like with Bernardo here on this piece of paper. Now, this is the crystallised hair. So first of all, what happens is heat crystallises hair on the surface of the skin and then obviously falls off. So that's what you're seeing there on Bernardo. But then what you don't see happening is that heat travels down to the root of the hair and it damages the hair cycle. So that's what happens every time you do your NoNo treatment.
And this is really important for you at home. Nikki, this is patent Thermocon technology. Now, you must understand it's in no other hair removal treatment. It's patented uniquely to the NoNo. And that's why this system has become so successful.
Yeah, I mean, nearly 7 million sold around the world. This is something that so many of you use because you've had results. And those results are clinically proven long-term hair reduction. So, you know, if you shave or wax or epilate, you know that the hair will always come back. You've maybe been doing it for the last 30 odd years and you'll still be doing it for the next 20 years if you want, because the hair will always come back. Not with the NoNo. It's completely different technology.
Right, so you get your NoNo out the box. It comes with a half charge, okay. Then this is how you use it. You've got, now remember you've got the extra tips here, so if there's a family member wants to use it, there's no worry. You've got 2 of the large and 2 of the small.
So this is the wider tip here, so that's going to be used for basically all over the body and for male hair because it's thicker and coarser. The narrow tip comes included and that's for intimate areas and that's for facial hair as well. Now, in order to pop your tip in, you're going to see 2 pins there. and you're just going to slide it in like so. So that's very easy to put that in. Like Pete said, it comes with some charge, but your first charge, you need to charge it for a good 4 hours. Then you're going to turn it on at the top. Now that icon there is letting you know that's your battery level. That's letting you know that you've fitted that tip correctly, so that's a safety feature. And then in order to use it, you just hold it at a 90-degree angle, and you can see that blue light, and you can hear the sound. Now that's how you know that you're using it correctly. Then when you finish knowing the area you want to be hair free, you are going to reach for your buffer, and then you're going to, because that will have some crystallized hair on the surface of the skin, so you want to be buffering that off, and then you're going to use your serum. Now the reason for that is you want to hydrate the skin like you would after any hair removal treatment, but also there's 2 ingredients in here, Depolyme and ARP 100, that slow down the appearance of brand new hair growth. So everything you could need, Pete.
Now this is really important to you at home. There's £40 worth of serum here. You're getting that with this. Pick up the phone, go to the web, 09056 48 48 48, and I'll be quite honest, I am shocked that there's any of the NoNo left. This is the best deal I've seen. You're saving £116. You not only get the serums of with the Depolyne and the ARP 100, you also get the extra tips, but the NoNo is that effective to do professional hair removal in the comfort of your own home. And Bernarda, you really did struggle. I mean,
I did,
because
yeah.
in Portuguese you were called what?
In Portuguese?
Yes.
O gorila surfista.
Which means?
The surfing gorilla.
The surfing
That's
gorilla.
horrible, yeah.
As a boy, this
Yeah.
young man, right, because you were covered in hair, weren't
I
you?
was, yeah, especially at my back and my shoulders. Yeah,
And
it was hideous.
Yeah, well, I mean, it
Yeah.
wasn't, but your mum went to extremes because she was so unhappy.
Well, she had to help me, you know, because she
My
knew.
ma did.
Yeah, she would shave my entire back like every 3 days.
Yeah, yeah. And I think in a Brazilian culture where they are hairless, I would say.
Everyone is hairless, and you know, you're just topless at the beach.
Yeah, and that trend now for men is very much where we're at today. You've only got to have a look at the lads at Love Island, or you see the lads around here with Aaron and Connor. And maybe not Mark, but no, Mark's the same. But they do, don't they? Because they go and do the muscle thing now, don't they?
Yeah.
And maybe you're a lady who doesn't like hair, right, on his back, or you don't like it on his chest. So this is a great way of removing that hair.
Yeah, it is, and it's pain-free, because you've been for a wax, haven't you?
Yeah, the poor lady, the beautician, went deaf.
The pitch of the scream was so...
Can you imagine?
No, I can't. I'll be honest with
Better
you.
not to.
Because just wax. And another thing about waxing, you've got to keep doing it.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's just like endlessly throwing your money away, really, because it's never going to slow down the hair regrowth. The hair will always come back. You'll always have to visit that salon and spend money and have your wax to go back 4 to 6 weeks later.
Now, this thermocon technology goes over the skin. As it goes over the skin, it does something very special, all right? It actually crystallises the hair, doesn't it?
It does, on the surface of the skin, so that's instant hair removal that you get with this. But also, heat travels down to the root of the hair and it damages the hair cycle. What that means is your hair won't be growing back as it was before you used your NoNo. So it will slow down, it will become finer, patchier, until eventually you get that clinically proven long-term hair reduction. But you do need to commit to a timeline. You have to, when you get this home and you decide you're going to start using it, you have to use it within 12 weeks, follow a specific timeline in order to activate the technology.
Just quickly, can we give them that timeline? Because we get more letters about this. Stick to it for 12 weeks, OK? And that's how this timeline works, doesn't it?
Yeah, so week 1 to 3, there'll be no noticeable thinning, but use your NoNo daily. Week 3 to 6, slightly noticeable thinning. Use your NoNo every other day. Week 6 to 12, very noticeable thinning of the hair, and use your NoNo once a week. And then week 12 onwards, extremely noticeable thinning of your hair. Use your NoNo only as required.
On this Monday lunchtime, you have been shaving. You go to the beauticians. You were at the mercy of somebody else. You've paid for week in, week out, and though there's company in that salon, that hair has regrown. And whether it's waxing or tweezing or threading, the hair has come back thicker. You keep going and you keep going. The difficulty is, it's actually not getting rid of the hair. The NoNo is not only clinically proven to help not only reduce hair, but give you long-term hair reduction for men and for women. It's clinically proven to be painless. You do it in the comfort of your own home. It'll be with you in 3 to 5 working days. You've still got the holidays to come. You'd like to get rid of the peach fuzz. You'd like to get rid of the hair under the top lip, over the top lip. You'd like to get the hair around the jowl line. You've got problems with leg or arms. Use the NoNo. 14-day money-back guarantee, instant hair reduction, but here it comes. Ladies and gents, clinically proven for long-term hair reduction. You could be hair-free.
Ideal World bring you another fantastic blockbuster, the NoNo Micro. Remove smaller areas of unwanted hair quickly and easily thanks to the NoNo Micro's hair removal device with pulsed thermocon technology for professional results at home. The NoNo Micro can be used by men and women and is suitable for all hair colours and skin types. The narrow tip is perfect for sensitive areas, whilst the wide tip is great for larger areas. And for this blockbuster, we're including 2 smooth 2.0 after treatments, an extra wide tip, an extra narrow tip, and a small buffer. So forget about painful treatments or expensive salons. Get your NoNo Micro hair removal collection for the blockbuster price of just $89.99, saving £116 compared to buying them separately. Plus, we're giving you free P&P. Why not spread the cost and pay less today with our interest-free FlexiPay? To order yours, visit idealworld.tv, but do it now before this time-limited offer runs out. Ideal World and NoNo, bringing you another fabulously smooth blockbuster.
For you right now at home, this product not only had one of the biggest reactions I've seen, and I'll be honest with you, I was very naive about the problems not only of unwanted hair for both men and women, but it was the stories that you told me about how the NoNo actually empowers you to make your own decisions. You're no longer at the whim of a beautician. You can do it in the comfort of your own home. It is a professional salon treatment. It's instant hair removal with longer term hair reduction. It's not only because it's clinically proven to be pain-free, and it's clinically proven to give you long-term hair reduction. We've got it in the pink, we've got it in the red. Now remember, this was £120 at Boots, £119, and at JD Williams, £119.99. We're going to give you £56 worth of extras, including not only your extra tips, your large tip, your small tip, worth £17. We're going to give you the extra buffers. Now those extra tips are really useful. If you've got sons and daughters, right, they can use it. Now we're at the busiest point of the show. We've got 10 minutes left. What I need you to do is go and try it. Not only because 7 million globally have already been sold. It's probably the #1 in hair removal. It's thermocon technology, it's patented, it's easy to use, and you can see the benefits. You'll see the benefits yourself. It's instant hair removal with long-term hair reduction. Keep to the 12-week program and be like Rihanna now. She is virtually hair-free. When she came to us, she had a lot of dark, coarse hair. She's tried everything, so has Neri and Bernardo. You've heard his story. Do it now. £30 this lunchtime. 3 tenors. 3 tenors. What does it cost you for the sandwich, the coffee, the tea? Exactly. You know what I mean? How much does it cost you for the tweezing, the waxing, the laser? Don't even mention that. Go and have a buy.
The NoNo Micro is an exciting concept that offers professional hair removal results, but empowers you to make your own decisions about when and where you use it. The Micro has been specially designed for smaller areas such as on the face, including the top of the eyebrows, top lip, chin and jawline, sideburns, as well as more intimate areas such as the bikini line. Forget about painful treatments, expensive salons and rushing to make your appointments. With the NoNo Micro, the technology is placed back in your hands. Here's how it works. The NoNo Micro uses patented Thermocon technology. It uses the principles of thermal transference so as the gentle heat glides over the skin to remove stubble while simultaneously treating the hair for long-lasting results. Thermocon has built-in safety mechanisms that enable the NoNo Micro to adapt professional hair removal technology for safe and effective home use. Works on all skin types. Can replace other hair removal treatments. Works safely on all complexions and doesn't use light. Can be used by both men and women. Is simple and easy to use and contains patented Thermocon technology. The NoNo Micro, complete and professional hair removal in the comfort of your own home.
Now, with nigh on 50 of you on web and phone, do it while we've got it. We've got the red and the pink. It's the 3 tenors. And I do mean this. This, for Nikki and I, this is a celebration of men and women who actually want to achieve being hair-free, right? And that's the aim of this.
Yeah, it is. It's really simple. It's really easy to use. You commit to a timeline of 12 weeks in order to activate the technology. But the point of the NoNo and this brand is that it is a means to an end. You're not going to be doing it forevermore like you would shave and wax and epilate. And look as well, it's not causing any pain to Bernardo. The skin isn't red. I mean, you've been doing this for a fair few hours now, haven't you, Bea?
Yeah,
and you know, the skin isn't irritated in any way, as it would be with all those hair removing methods that you're probably used to.
And the other thing to say is you can see here, there's no nicks or cuts, there's no harshness, there's no blotchiness. So you use your NoNo with the Thermocon patent technology, and then you...
So then you're going to use your NoNo for 12-week timeline, then you're going to reach for your buffer like we just saw Bernardo doing, and then you finish off with your serum. Now, it's important to use that because you hydrate the skin and slow down the appearance of brand new hair growth as well.
Now, this is because it's not got only that APR 100, it's got that Depoline as well. Now, they are worth £20 each. You're getting those. There's £40 worth just there. It's free P&P. And Bernardo, I mean, this has been a joy for you, hasn't it?
It has, absolutely. Yeah, it's been a joy because it's pain-free and it's just so easy. It couldn't be easier
And
to
the other
use.
thing, Bernard, you use it round the back of your neck, you use it on your back, okay? You can do it on your own, okay? On your arms, your legs. I mean, it is about becoming hair-free.
It is, but you have to follow a timeline, and that's really important to do. And it's over 12 weeks. And could we have a look at that timeline, if we may, just because I need to reiterate it. You can't get it home, use it once, and then use it 2 weeks later, and then say to us, oh, it's not working. You have to follow this, which is week 1 to 3, no noticeable thinning, but use your NoNo daily. Week 3 to 6, there'll be slightly noticeable thinning of your hair. You still persevere and use your NoNo every other day. Week 6 to 12, very noticeable thinning of your hair. Use your NoNo only once a week. And then week 12 onwards, extremely noticeable thinning of your hair, and use your NoNo only as required. So follow that. Don't slow down because you're thinking to yourself, oh, there isn't any hair there today. You must still use it.
That's why we brought Rianne back on air, because hers now, she's kept constantly using it. It's got an instant, immediate effect of removing the hair, and then with those long-term results with continued use. Now she's virtually hair-free. So you get your NoNo, half charge in it, or a bit of a charge in it.
Yeah, and of course you are getting the 2 tips included. So that's the first choice you want to make, which tip you're going to use. Now probably it will be the wider tip because that's going to be for male hair, thick hair, all over the body really. And then the narrow tip is going to be used for intimate areas and also for facial hair as well. So if we have a look there, if we may, at those two, perfect. So those 2 pins. So that's where we're going to just slot that in. So that is your wider tip. Then you're going to turn it on at the top. Now that is your battery level, letting you know that your battery is fine, and that there is letting you know that you fitted that tip correctly. Now what you're going to do is hold it at a 90-degree angle. But as long as you can see that blue light, you know that it's working correctly, and you can also hear that sound.
Now, listen, you've got to check out your baskets. We're at the busiest point. Now, this is a patent Thermocon technology. It's only found in the NoNo product. The technology it uses scientific principles of thermal transfer. But made simple, Nikki, it actually...
heat crystallises the hair on the surface of the skin, so it's instant hair removal, but also heat damages the hair cycle, which means it's not going to be growing back at the same speed as it does before you're using it, and that's what makes the NoNo special. Clinically proven long-term hair reduction.
From Rihanna to Neri to Bernardo to you right now at home. Go and pick up the phone, 3 tenors, free P&P, you've got a 14-day money-back guarantee. I do mean this. We're not only with 7 million worldwide. Nikki and I are so proud to have brought the NoNo to Ideal in the sense that it is so effective from every age, of every genre, of every gene.
Yes, suitable for all hair types, all skin types, because it's a colour-blind technology, and suitable for sensitive skin as well. Anybody can use this.
This is the NoNo. Go on, this lunchtime, go and try it. In fact, it'll far exceed your expectations. And then, if you are one of many million that have become hair-free, go and enjoy this.
The NoNo Micro is an exciting concept that offers professional hair removal results, but empowers you to make your own decisions about when and where you use it. The Micro has been specially designed for smaller areas such as on the face, including the top of the eyebrows, top lip, chin and jawline, sideburns, as well as more intimate areas such as the bikini line. Forget about painful treatments, expensive salons and rushing to make your appointments. With the NoNo Micro, the technology is placed back in your hands. Here's how it works. The NoNo Micro uses patented Thermocon technology. It uses the principles of thermal transference so as the gentle heat glides over the skin to remove stubble while simultaneously treating the hair for long-lasting results. Thermocon has built-in safety mechanisms that enable the NoNo Micro to adapt professional hair removal technology for safe and effective home use. Works on all skin types. Can replace other hair removal treatments, works safely on all complexions and doesn't use light, can be used by both men and women, is simple and easy to use, and contains patented Thermocon technology. The NoNo Micro, complete and professional hair removal in the comfort of your own home.
On this lunchtime, you know you've struggled with unwanted hair. You know you're paying an excessive amount for shaving. You know you're going to that boutique for the waxing or the threading. You know that that hair has regrown. In some cases, it's got worse year on, year out, and you're paying a lot of your own hard-earned money. With over 7 million sold worldwide, on this lunchtime, there's an opportunity to get something that's clinically proven to give you long-term hair reduction. The fact that it's at Boots at £120 just for the NoNo alone, and at JD Williams for £119 and pennies. This is a real chance on 3 tenors to get this product, right? It's free P&P, it's on 3 flexes, but it's a complete professional hair removal treatment in the comfort of your own home. If you want silky smooth skin and with long-term benefits of hair reduction, go and try it. You've got a 14-day money-back guarantee. It is clinically proven to be pain-free. It is clinically proven to give you long-term hair reductions. It's the pink or the red. A big thank you to Neri, Bernardo and Rianne. Go and get it. You're not only saving £116, but it's not about the pounds and pennies. This is about, whether it's your partner, whether it's you, getting long-term hair reduction, smiling, enjoying, regaining some confidence, and finding out there's no hair under the top lip. You're feeling better in yourself.